Okay. See if we can get this there. There. See if we can get a few people in here. Maybe too late. It's always worth a try.
What time are you supposed to be here?
I'm on right now. Hey, TJ Woodworking Job. How you doing, brother? Just flipped over and seen you there in the chat. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Let's see if we can jump over here for a minute. And gotta get some people in here. Cool. Oh, I posted on Facebook as well? Hey, Brian J. What are you doing, brother? Yeah, I think it does, TJ, if that's what you're asking. If I get what you mean. I think it posted on my, it should post on my Facebook as well. At least I hope it did. That's what I meant to do. Or are you talking about the link? Drive Shaft Drew, how you doing, brother? No, I'm gonna post a link here in the chat too if anybody wants to turn on and get in. Everybody's welcome. Get on a panel. I sent an invite to Manland too. I was just chatting with him there a few minutes ago on a video, so hopefully we'll get him in here. Oh, you're watching the show right now, Angel. We'll be back for 30 minutes. What's more important, the show or the chat? The show's more important? Thanks, bro. Love you too. Oh, what's this thing? More vet names need to be standard cover. Oh. There we go. Gotta post it up on my Facebook as well. I cheated, Brian J. I just got home, so I stopped at McDonald's and got a coffee. Wonder where the rest of the gang's at. Oh, that's right too. Yeah, I just sent that link to Noble too. I forgot he's out camping this weekend. I know I was just talking to Manly, and I just turned around and sent him the link. So hopefully he'll get in here. Oh, you're going to get your CCW in the morning? Is that for the class, Brian, or is that to actually get the class and then you get your permit? Oh, you're making the video tomorrow, Andrew, for Mrs. Mainland? I did mine today. I uploaded the first one. I didn't realize I uploaded it 3D, so I had to run out to my cousin. So I set it to upload again. So there's two of them up there with the same name. Oh, okay. You got to take the class first before you get your permits approved. Okay. Well, hopefully everything goes good. I hope you get approved. He gave it a thumbs down. Yeah, right, you did. Smarty pants. I have 4 boring hours. They really. Geez, what can they turn around and fit into 4 hours of training for a concealed carry permit? The different ways that you can conceal it. All right, TJ. See you later, brother. What did I just do? Did I just turn around and clear out my chat? Oh no, I don't see anything in chat. Somebody type something. Oh, there it goes. It just caught up. 1 month today, no smokes. Yeah, I know, brother. I get it. It's coming. It's coming. I'm gonna give it up. Brian J, do you subscribe to Jarhead6? Is this channel name? Yeah, if you're looking, like you say, me being in Canada and you guys in the States is a lot different, but I know he's another brother in combat arms, Jarhead6. He's, if I remember correctly, he's close to you to California, I believe. But he's an ex-Marine, and he does all kinds of videos on his channel about the different ways of concealed carry and different handguns and different holsters. And, oh my God, endless amounts of stuff on his channel that turns on and gets into that kind of stuff. I know he does too. Like he'll shows like different handguns and different holsters with them, and different ways of conceal and carry. And he does a lot of chats too, where he does like different ways, or not different ways, I should say, but you know, if you're licensed in the States to turn around and carry and stuff like that. And, you know, if you get into a situation that, you know, God forbid that, you know, ever required you to have to, you know, turn around and pull your weapon, I guess is the easiest way to put it. You know, if you would, how you would do it and stuff like that. But I don't know, just one of the channels I know that popped into my head that you might be interested in taking a look.
Anybody buy afternoon tomorrow?
Yeah, and that's what he does. Like a lot of the times, I know, like some of his videos I've turned on and watched, like he'll pick a certain holster or something like that, and he'll actually like show, you know, the kind of like a review on it, the pros and cons to the holster. I know he's got. I remember watching the one he had one where the holster like clips onto your belt or whatever, but it goes like on the inside, so it kind of goes down like on the inside of your pant. If you get what I mean, compared to having it on the outside. And then different ones like in your back, on your hip, um, endless different he's actually got one. I remember he talked about one time too. He had a shoulder bag, and it had the holster inside the shoulder bag, so it was that reach of your hand and stuff.
I'll text Karen tomorrow. Yeah. Well, not right now, but what's your new address? Yeah. Okay. Maybe you transferred your phone there.
Yeah, it's
You transferred your phone there because your phone came up.
Can actually get
my cell phone. Okay.
Let me see here.
You called my cell phone.
See if I can find you the link.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not there very often. Even if you were to have called me and I was working, I probably wouldn't have heard the phone. And I've got no. Okay. Oh, kind. Oh, yeah. Well, we just got home not that long ago. Um, as for that work, the only time I ever really go in is work tight, and she texts me and asks me to work, and
That's the link there, Brian. I just turned it on, posted it up in the chat. That goes right to his channel. He's got two different channels. One is he's also a Christian too, but he's got one that's his main channel where he talks about all the weapons and stuff like that. And his other channel is on other stuff dealing with church and stuff like that. But that's the link that'll take you to all the ones. Like I say, he's got tons and tons and tons of videos up there. But he's got stuff on concealed carries and stuff. Let's see. My problem is I think I turned around and got on this thing too late. Nobody's around. Everybody's busy. Yeah, no problem, Brian. And just one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? I'm surprised that nobody jumped on here yet. All my favorite people. Well, everybody's my favorite people, but the regular crew's not around. No, Andrew's going to be here in a little bit. I'm late getting started tonight. That's the problem. It's already almost midnight here. He's still alive and kicking. Haven't killed anyone yet. So I'm good. I hear you there. Oh, yeah, you must be way on the West Coast, eh? Probably, Drew. Absolutely. I just turned around and sent a message to Manland, and he was on because I was just chatting with him a little while ago, back and forth messaging. So hopefully he'll turn around and get in here. I just went to cab 7. Oh, you're in Surrey. Yeah. Yeah, you're on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. I wish it was only almost 8 o'clock here. I'm going through my list. And what is going on? on. Hey, YouTube, lasted a while. I keep getting unsubscribed from people left, right, and center. I was missing yours, Drew. I know I was subbed to you. I was just going through my list and realized you weren't even here in the list. I just went in and it said I wasn't subscribed to you, but I know I was. Oh, are you talking about the chaga, Brian? Yeah, chaga, Brian. It basically, yeah, basically all you do it's just like doing a tea, except the difference would be is you take a chunk of that chaga, like you seen the one that I was sending down from Alien. It was a huge, big piece of it, right? You just basically break it up into small little pieces. Um, I usually turn around and break it into a piece that, probably, I don't know, say maybe a silver dollar or whatever kind of round size of it, maybe about half an inch or whatever thickness kind of thing. And you just throw it in your kettle or your pot of water or whatever you're using to boil up your water. And you'll see as it starts to boil, just like a tea bag or something like that, right? It'll start to permeate through the chaga, and the water gets like a kind of a caramel color to it. And once that's basically it. Once it turns that caramel kind of brownish color, almost like a coffee or whatever. Hey, Digger, how's it going? Then you know it's done. But what I'll do for you, Brian, because like I said, I'll definitely I'll get some down to you too. I got your message in that you had sent, and here probably I'm hoping to turn around and get out again tomorrow if the weather permits. But if not, definitely in the next day or two. Well, before I actually get it sent to you for sure, before you get it, I'll put a video up on my channel. Turn around and just showing how to prepare it for you if you want, and how to cook it up. Yeah, Drew, I think it definitely is a glitch, brother. I know I was subbed to you too because I had subbed to you when I know it was Dark Matter the one night when he did the shout out, and I know I subbed you. I don't know what the heck was going on there, but I got you in my list again. I'm gonna post up the link again. No, the other night I did this. I got a bunch of trolls, but that's okay because we can deal with those. Put the link up for the hangout. Anybody's welcome to come onto the panel if they like. It's gonna have a Friday night kind of chat kind of thing is what I was thinking. As always in my stream, talk about gear, kit, whatever, different things. Just don't talk religion and politics. That always ends up in an argument. Yeah, no problem, Brian. It's actually overdue anyway. I've been meaning to do a video about that in a while, and I say things have just been a little hectic here the last couple of months, but finally starting to feel a little better. I got up this afternoon, got that video done for Mrs. Manley, and finally. Yeah, from Denmark. Cool place. Love to visit sometime. Uh, yeah, I basically turned around and I meant to say Friday night. I realized that after I put the stream up live. Just basically, rather than being around a campfire out in the bush, we're just turning around and having a live stream and just kind of chatting a little bit of everything: bushcraft, survival, prepping, whatever, gear review, anything like that. It's kind of a hangout. I should actually change that. I think I can do that right here. I can do that live. Change that first fire, which is supposed to be Friday night. How it's campfire chat. There we go. Teresa, question: when you buy a new knife, is there anything you do to it before you use it? What do you do to keep it in good shape? And what do you use to keep it sharp? Well, that's kind of a loaded question. Basically, if it's a knife that I know that I'm just going to if I'm just going to turn around and use it for, for out in the bush, turn around and using, I'll sharpen it usually because for me, I find a lot of the knives that I turn on and get, they don't have the edge on them that I like to have on them. Now, for me personally, I turn on and use Lansky sharpening system that I have. It's got like 3 different stones in it, your coarse, medium, and fine. And it's got the guides and all that kind of stuff for it. And I'll sharpen it to the edge that I want on it. And then other than that, the only other thing would be is that if it's a knife that I know that I'm going to be using and may turn on and use it in food prep or something like that, like like hunting knives and stuff like that and other things, I'll turn around and do a cleaning on it beforehand too. And I usually use like a food grade mineral oil and turn on and clean like all if there is any oil on it from or sharpening solution or anything like that from the factory. And then after that, once I usually turn on and get my blades sharp to the point that they're sharp that I like, just using a leather strap and strap them every once in a while and keeps the edge for quite a while before I ever have to really resharpen my knife again. And then, of course, the same thing too, when I come out of the bush with them, I come into the house and get my thorough cleaning again and, touch them up on the strap or whatever, and then put the mineral oil to them again to keep from, if they got any moisture or anything like that while it's up in the bush so they don't get any rust or anything. Oh, no problem, Sheridan. Brian, you just ordered your first flint and steel kit? Is that your first one that going to be your first flint and steel, right? Yeah, no problem, Teresa. That's what we're here for. Share info. That's what I did for the longest time too, Brad. I had an old file that I turned on and used to use as my my steel striker for the longest time. I can't believe my stream's been going for 37 minutes so far, and my regular crowd has not turned on and jumped into the panel yet. This is wild. A dragon steel, nice. Alan, brother, I sent you a PM on YouTube with the link for the chat if you want to jump in. No, Teresa, flint and steel's not hard. Little practice, good teaching. You get the hang of it pretty quick. It's not as hard as everybody makes it look like. Yeah, Josie Barton, I'm assuming you're talking about. Josie's good at it now, but she's practiced a lot. Absolutely. No, Shardan, if you mean me about my head, I always have my head shaved. I usually, it might grow, I'll let it grow maybe like a half an inch or whatever is the longest I'll ever let it grow out, and then I shave it off again. Being ex-military, I'm so used to having it gone all the time. Hey, Alan, you're in here.
I'm in here. Yeah, I keep my hair short too.
Yeah. Well, and the fact that I do have a little bald spot on the top, so it just makes it easier just to keep it short all the time now. None of them ever have to worry about it.
My dad used to refer to his bald spot as the ice rink for flies.
But what was that?
My my dad used to re, bleh. My dad used to refer to his bald spot as the ice rink for flies.
The ice rink for flies. That's awesome. Bald hair is better for hats. At least for yeah, I agree with that one.
I'm kind of beat.
Oh yeah, you're back to work now, eh? You started back to work this week, didn't you, Alan?
I do, but I'm not going until 11 because it's Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Take my internet.
Yeah, you're kind of cutting in and out there, bro.
So what's the conversation about?
Oh, there you go. Now you're coming in nice and loud. Oh, just kind of whatever comes up. Other than, of course, the usual. No politics or religion. Do I like Survival Lily's channel? Yeah, I watch her channel. I've watched her channel for a while, actually. Gotta love the internet, Alan. Oh, excuse me. Internet giving you a problem again? It's like it keeps freezing up on you, Alan. Brother MD, how you doing? Are you back in the mainland yet? Yeah, no problem, Drew. Thursday. Sweet. Yeah, it'd be cool to have you in one of my streams, brother.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. I heard you there, Alan. Can you hear me? Yeah, I would too, MD, brother. Man, it'd be great to have you on my panel. Oh yeah, MD, I was going to mention to you, brother. You had mentioned there a while back about, not that it's a major thing, but you had mentioned about you were going to send out a sticker. I was just curious if you had sent that out or not yet, because I hadn't got anything yet. And I didn't know if you were sending it from Germany or not, if it might have got lost or something. It's 5 o'clock. You're still over there. Oh, okay, MD, no problem. I like I said, I was just asking because I know the last time I spoke to you live, you had mentioned about sending one out. Nothing had showed up yet, so I was just worried that it might have got lost in the mail. Cool, cool. When you get, not a problem. You fly out on Thursday. Sweet. Good to have you back on the North American side, brother.
Driving me crazy.
Yeah, I got you in here twice now. On the Google Hangout side. There's one of you. It looks like you're just staring up at the ceiling. Brother John, thanks for stopping by, brother. You still there, Alan, or is it acting up again? Yeah, okay, no problem, Alan. What is there to survive on if you've got no running stream near you? Here it's just rabbits, deer, and small wolves. Wow, with no water around, that would be a pain in the butt. You're in Denmark and you got no running water where you are? Oh, Denmark's full of water. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Salt water for sure. I guess that's the lucky thing I have of being on the east coast of Canada. I mean, I'm right on the Atlantic Ocean, but we got no shortage of fresh water inland, that's for sure. The internet connection's still low for you, Al? Thanks, Shannon. No problem. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks, brother. Call. Now you can't go to bed. You got to stay up. Yeah, eat the people. Yeah. I know. I was out late tonight. Out at the cousins, so I'm just having a little snack. Don't mind me.
Pita.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh, not too much. Not too much.
What show were you watching?
It's WrestleMania weekend, so I was watching the WWE Hall of Fame.
Oh. Falling
still not-
asleep.
It's
Yeah.
still not done. It was supposed to finish at 12, and it's still going on. So fuck it, I'll watch the rest of it later.
Yeah. Go get your beauty sleep, dude. Yeah, I put that video up for Mrs. Manland earlier. I was getting ready to head out to my cousin's, and I didn't realize when I turned around and set it up, I had it set to 3D video.
Yeah, I saw that. You still didn't take it down. It's still up there.
Yeah, I know, because what I did is before I left, I turned around and set my, because my program that I use, like I said before, my power director, I can set it to process the video and upload it all in one shot.
Yeah, mine too.
I just set it to turn on and redo it before I went out.
Yeah, I screwed up mine once or twice and shit like that. So now I render it as a video and then I upload it afterwards.
Yeah. That's what I got to start doing, because that's not the first time I've done that. I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, I did it. I screwed something up like twice or something like that, and doing it that way. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna upload it. I'm just gonna process the video, then I'll upload it later.
Yeah. I just keep forgetting about it because
Yeah.
I hate it, because when I go into, as soon as I turn around and click to do, like if I pick high def or 2K or 4K and upload the video, I keep forgetting about that. It automatically checks 3D because it thinks you're going to do a 3D video. Why? I have no clue, but
Yeah.
it puts that setting automatically, and I keep forgetting to click it off.
Yeah, well, with my program, the only thing is I can only put a title. I can't do any tags or anything like that for YouTube or all that stuff.
Oh,
it just lets me put a title and that's it.
Yeah, see, mine, I can do everything. I can put the description, tags,
so
even what it's about.
Yeah, that's another reason why I put it off to the side too. So.
I'm surprised that Martin hasn't turned on a communion yet. I was talking to him just before I put the stream up and turned on and told him I was putting one on.
Maybe he fell asleep. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I had Mrs. Manland subscribed and stuff, and I did when you were seeing your video, and I was like, well, how come I didn't get any notifications or anything that she was having a giveaway? And I went and I checked, and I was unsubscribed to her.
Oh my god, that was hot. Sorry. I had the same thing earlier. Drive Shaft Drew was in here, and I did the same thing. I went to go to turn on and send him the link, and then I realized, what the heck? I wasn't subscribed to him, and I know I was subscribed to Drew, and he said the same thing. I was subscribed to him.
Same. I was looking at my list a while ago too, and YouTube unsubscribed me from Mitch as well. I had to go and resubscribe to Mitch.
Yeah, I know that people. It's funny because I know that people used to talk about it all the time, but I never really experienced that much. It's only been the last little while.
Yeah, me too.
The last month I've turned on and noticed there's been a couple channels that I don't know how I got unsubscribed.
I gotta process the last part of the video that we did when we went out. Put that up.
Oh my god, you still got clips left?
Yeah, it's not even a short video. It's just the finishing of it.
Oh, okay.
That. And then I gotta put out the one for Mrs. Manland, and then today I noticed I'm at 100 subs, so I'm gonna have to do a video for that too.
Huh. Cool. Oh, you finally hit 100. Right on.
Yeah, finally hit 100. Yeah. So I'm gonna wait until I hit 250 before I do a giveaway or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Money's tight right now and everything too. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I was at 100 earlier. I don't know if I went up more or not.
Well, let's just check.
My channel.
Check analytics.
No, still at 100.
Why am I gotta refresh my analytics? It's showing that you get my subscribers. What? No.
Fuck, I wish I had that many.
Yeah, it's showing real time subscriber count right now is 100.
Yep.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, finally.
Yeah. Brian, can I win your giveaway?
Well, when I do the giveaway, you'll have to say that you're in, and then you have a chance.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're just gonna do I'm in?
I'll probably get people to do VRs, and I'll give them more points for that and stuff.
Yeah. Have you thought of an idea of you're gonna do yet, or are you just gonna?
I'm definitely gonna give away a carved spoon for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do for a VR yet. I still got time. I still need 150 more. So I'm
Yeah.
hoping to hit that 250 before my 1 year anniversary. So
Oh, that's a good goal.
yeah.
We had a few months.
Well,
yet.
every time I do these live chats with Manland and everybody else, I usually always get like fucking either anywhere from 5 to 10 new subscribers. So
Mm-hmm.
so I try to do as many of them as I can, as people get to see who I am and shit and everything. And
How do you find real time subs, Brian? You gotta have like a program like I have. Dark Matter's got it as well. It's called TubeBuddy.
yeah,
And what it does is it turns on and puts a channelytics. You know how like when you go into somebody's channel and it comes up and it has home, videos, playlist, channels, and about. There's another spot it turns on and gives you channelytics. And you can click on that and you can actually compare your channel to their channel if you want to and stuff like that. But it turns on and gives you on the bottom a real-time subscriber count.
yeah.
Actually, I can show you on the screen. Like I've got it open right now with Andrews.
It does a whole that TubeBuddy does a whole bunch of cool things. Like it really helps you with tags and everything and stuff. And as soon as I get money coming in again, I think I'm gonna get it. So I'll
like I'm
get
on
Peter to send me
Andrews,
that
and
link.
it shows like its subscriber count, its view count, views per video, his average views per month. Gives you an estimated monetization of an estimate of what you turn on and make off your videos. And then right here is the real-time subscriber count. So if somebody physically clicked on him right now and said subscribe, like you see in there, it just popped up +0. Real quick, it refreshed.
Yeah.
And that's how, if you, when you see in Dark Matter, when he does the shutouts, he uses the same one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a cool program. It does all kinds of things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It'll suggest new tags for you to put up every now and then and stuff. And it'll like, doesn't it highlight what your top viewed videos and stuff like that is too? And
yeah. Yeah. And the suggested one, when you pay for it, like I have, it'll also turn around and take, you can turn it around and have it when you upload a video. You can actually go into suggested tags, and what it'll do is it basically keeps through the algorithm of all the tags that you've ever used, and then it looks at what your video description is, and it gives you suggestions on tags that might relate to what your video is about.
yeah, what are more popular and stuff like that. It tells you like how popular it is and everything, like compared to other ones. And
yeah, it's a really cool little program.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty cheap too. It's not expensive at all.
No. Now, there's ones out there that you can get for free, but they don't have all the options and stuff like that. Obviously,
it's only like something like friggin' $8 a month or something, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, depending on which one you get can get like the pro like friggin' version that's like a lot more expensive, but it all depends on what you want to use.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be funny. Noble not being in here tonight. I forgot about that. He's
Brian-
doing the camp out.
Brian wants to know what his real-time count is.
Your real-time count? I can do that for you, buddy.
Yeah, Brian's.
Give me one sec. Pull you up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Noble's going. If he was going out today or tomorrow. I think it was today he was going out for his camp out. I think it was just an overnighter.
I think it was. I think it was today that he said he was going. I forgot all about it.
Mm.
Forgot that he said that. Yeah, he was going out with his father and his son, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
So your live count, Brian turns around and says it's 627.
Nice. I should be winning his giveaway instead. Jeez, he's got more. Then I can use that prize to put in my giveaway, and he can win it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the pot out and the potatoes and the onions and bacon and cook her all
Oh,
up
you're gonna do
tomorrow.
the whole thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm not gonna have the steak because money's tight, but I'll have the rest of it. I already got my blue pot that I use. I'm gonna have to use it on my stove though instead of making a fire. But
Oh, on your camp stove, you mean?
yeah. Too bad Wayne had to go to bed. Could have got him in here.
Yeah. Go on.
But
Well, I know he's probably tired. He was out. I was talking to him earlier today, and I know he was out in the bush earlier this morning, and he was busy all day, so probably exhausted. I'm surprised he's still up. Actually, it's almost 1 o'clock.
yeah, I know.
Your giveaway ends in 3 hours, Brian. Eh? Did you get you got a lot of entries? I hope.
His giveaway. Yeah. Oh, he actually has a giveaway. Oh, I should have to go and check that out. There's never known. They better not have unsubscribed me to him too. I'm gonna be mad at. It did. What the hell?
That's not good.
No, because I had the bell fit clicked for him too as well. What the hell?
Sure. Yeah, there's a couple. I've been looking at my list and going through my list here at the same time, making sure, because there's been a couple of them I noticed tonight that YouTube must have did their famous update.
Well, I'm already subscribed now. I'm checking on his giveaway video right now.
There's quite a few giveaways going on right now. I'm gonna have mine coming out here shortly. I'm hoping to get that video shot this weekend.
What video?
My giveaway that I'm going to do for the month of April.
Okay. I better win that one too.
You're hoping so, right?
I don't know what the hell you're gonna give away. So I just need to win all the giveaways, and then it'll all come to me, and then I can put it all in one big box and give that away. That way,
Yeah,
I
I've
don't
actually got.
that way I don't have to go and get stuff.
I got somebody that turned around and is sending me a package that it's actually going to have one of the prizes in the package.
Cool.
Yeah, guess what it is?
What cook kit?
Something you want. The
Something I want.
The Stanley Adventure Cook Kit.
I'm getting one anyway, man. Then sending me one. Oh, if I win it, I'll probably just give it away in my giveaway. Man, it's already said mine. I think he said mine's already in the mail. I think.
Giveaway video called Walmart Score. That's the name of your giveaway, Brian?
No, Brian's is.
I thought the Pine Fire, isn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Well, no, that's the last one he did was reminder one more day for his Pine Fire promotion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm not sure what the actual giveaway one is.
Yeah, I seen Brian, the one that you did about your Pine Fire one. Yeah, and just in case, if you're wondering, Brian, too, no, I don't enter a whole lot of the giveaways that are on it, just because of the fact of being, most of the kit and stuff like that I turn around and have. So my thing is I leave it. My thought is I leave it for other people that might not have, or can't afford kit and stuff like that. That's like the one I did today, like Mrs. Man. I had to do one for Mrs. Manley because, her 100th subscriber giveaway, and because of the relationship with, with Mart and stuff like that. As I said in there, I turned around and just told her if I win or whatever, she puts me in, just to pass it on to a kid that maybe turned around and getting into bushcraft or whatever. But I mean, I don't even expect her to turn on. I know she's got my name on the list already, but I've already told her not to worry about it. Walmart Score is the one. I thought it was the other one, the Pine one. No, you're gonna make me. I gotta go look.
Right now.
Oh yeah. The Walmart Score one. That's right. I posted that up a week ago.
Yay! There's gonna be fat win to give away. I don't have to go look for some.
Yeah, you only got 3 hours to enter it though.
Oh no. So I'm watching the video right now.
Yeah, then you got to do a big VR for him and everything. How are you gonna do that in 3 hours?
Not hard. I have a light on my camera now. I can do anything.
Yeah, exactly. Eh? You can shoot it nighttime now. That's so funny. You've had that camera for so long and never knew there was a light on it. That's so funny.
Well, it's a Chinese knockoff, so there's no. The instructions that came in were all written in Chinese.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I mean? Like, usually when you get a piece of electronic, right, you're always playing around with it and stuff like I am. Usually you come across stuff like that. It's just funny to think that you've never come across the light before.
Well, I never thought to sit there and hold the power button.
Yeah.
You just power button. You could tell it's the power button. You push, it turns it on. Push it, turns it off. Never thought to sit there and hold the power button
Yeah.
to turn the light on.
Actually, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Wow, nobody knew yet. I think I started the stream way too late. You still watching that video?
Yeah. I don't have to make it VR, Peter.
I was just teasing.
I just get more points if I do a VR.
Yeah.
I got 3 hours. It's probably gonna take me 2.5 just to freaking find my stupid fire kit anyway. God knows where the hell I put it. I don't know. It's somewhere. Could be in a big plastic bin. Could be on the couch. I don't know. Could be anywhere. Will you shut up, you?
Mark must
Yeah.
go to bed.
Had too much purple drink.
That or he's got to work in the morning. He says, I ain't going to live stream tonight. Oh, he's stuck on there all night. You must have another video playing.
Who?
You.
No.
Or is that the dog drinking water?
Oh, the washer's on.
Oh, I was going to say, I can hear something that's like... Lump, 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 lump.
Mm. Yeah, my brother put the washer on. He works tomorrow, so he's doing his work clothes.
Mm.
My aunt messaged me on Facebook, and she's like, we're coming down." She goes, "You want to come out for supper and anything?" And I talked to her maybe like once every couple months or something. And I looked at the messenger. I said, right now, I said, I just got laid off. I said, honestly, I'm broke as shit.
Yeah.
I said, I got no money to go out. I said, I'll go and meet if you want to go meet for coffee or whatever. She's like, no. She's like, we'll go to the Maple Leaf buffet and shit. She goes, I'll pay. She goes, don't worry about it. I said, okay.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah. I'm not going to turn down a $25 buffet. Sure, let's go. Yeah, I'm so down in the dumps. Like, I literally had to go to the food bank on Wednesday and shit like that. Like, it's getting bad.
Oh, wow.
Like, fucking, man, like, six weeks for fucking EI. Like, holy shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Brian, it
fucking
takes you
retarded.
4 hours to upload a video?
Wow.
Holy mackerel, man.
What are you on? Are you just on, like, high speed or?
I am so glad I got fiber op.
Yeah, me too, man. My videos, well, my older videos were like 20-some minute videos, and that would take me maybe 45 minutes to upload.
I won't tell you what it turned on. It took me to upload that video today for Mrs. Manley.
Well, the 3D one probably would have took a while.
Nope.
No?
20,
Probably.
25 minutes.
Did it? Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
I thought it would have took at least an hour because it was 3D.
No.
No, it wasn't that long of a video. It was like, what, 12-minute video, something like that?
19 minutes, 11 seconds.
Was it? That was a little shorter than that. Yeah, my recent videos have been pretty short, so they've been like 10, 15 minutes to process. Well, it takes about 25, 30 minutes because I process the video and then I upload it afterwards. I don't do it in one shot no more.
Yeah.
No, most of the time I'll throw it on my program, I'll process it and just go to fuck to bed, and in the morning I'll just throw it on YouTube.
Yeah. That's so funny. Your washing machine, man. It sounds like a dog drinking out of a bowl.
Yeah, because it's like doing the actual washing motion right now. It does kind of sound like a dog drinking water.
Alan, that sucks, brother.
Chubby's sleeping right next to me here. What's going on now? I'm not really looking at
Oh, you use your phone, Brian. That's why. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah, it would take a lot longer on a phone for sure. Doesn't have the processing speed, that's why.
Still, though, that's a lot of time.
Well, yours takes a lot faster too because you get a new computer now too, so it's a lot faster.
Well, my internet speed too. I've got the high end.
Yeah, well, me too.
Bell's highest fiber op you can get.
Yeah, me too.
I pay $100 and some odd bucks a month just for the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's almost $200 with tax and everything.
Yeah, but you got everything though.
Yeah, but I got the top internet.
Oh, that's what I mean. The fiber internet alone is almost $100 and some odd bucks.
I know.
My phone bill is like $400 a month.
Yeah, mine isn't because when I redid my contract for Reliant, the guy threw in the top fiber op and everything, like the internet for free with my package.
That's what I mean, though. You've got the residential fiber op.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the business fiber op line.
Okay.
It's like 1 gig down, and what the hell is it? I gotta log into my phone. Look, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, mine's 750, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the highest one you can get in residential. It's just the only reason why we have it is because my brother games all the time. That's why.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's great for that.
Dude, I know 16 is coming out at the end of the month, but you really have to look into this starvation mod. This thing is insane and it looks amazing.
I've played it before. That's been out for a while.
I know, but now they added in just a new patch to it where it's insanity. You get hit and stuff and you start going insane. Like your character will start running around randomly by itself and like going like crazy and shit. If you get under 10%, your character goes insane and like you lose control of your character and it screams and like like summons zombies around you and stuff and everything. And
That's
oh
different.
yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you don't have to do it because you can go in the coding and change it to like null, so you can remove it.
Yeah.
The new thing they had just added to the starvation mod, and it actually added where you can do points to get like the electrical generators and stuff like that, because they noticed a lot of people have been having a hard time finding those books. So they actually put so you can get points and everything. And I don't know. I'm watching Games That Kicks. Games That Kicks, a German guy, and oh my god, he's hilarious. And these these starvation videos are like freaking nuts. He's sitting there. He's got a dog now. His dog's tamed, and he's trying to get his dog to go after zombies and stuff. The dog's not listening to him, and he's oh my god, he's crazy. And I thought he was like this scrawny ass little guy, but now he's starting to do like he's got his little picture of himself in the corner when he's live streaming that, or not live streaming, but when he's doing these videos, and he's like this big like buff friggin' German guy, and the voice that comes out of him doesn't even sound anything like him.
That's funny.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
Sophia, how you doing, darling?
Was it her that we were trying to get her to get on cam last time, or was it the other one? I can't
No,
remember.
it was Sophia.
Was it Sophia? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. There was two of them in here at the same time, so I couldn't remember which one. Yeah, waiting for the trolls.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, the trolls we had last time. Holy frig.
Yeah, so the high-end home residential 5 now is 300 megabytes down and 100 megabytes up.
Oh shit, that's not a lot. Mine's more than that.
And that's $150 a month.
Yeah.
And then the small business where are we? Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's not 1 gig. It's 940. Or yeah, 940 down and 100 up. So, Sophia, did you get the camera and the mic set up on your computer? That washing machine, Andrew, is going to drive me nuts. All I can hear is loop, loop, loop. Sounds like it's a dog drinking out of a bowl. That's so funny. Talking about just any old thing.
Yeah.
I was kind of late jumping on tonight, so. Oh, you use your phone, isn't it, Sophia? That's why you need the app? Hey, Matt, how's it going? Yeah, Alan was in here earlier, but his internet was acting up on him.
Yeah.
I sent an invite to Cab 7, but he, like I said, I think a lot of it was late. It's almost 12 o'clock when I started the live stream, so.
Yeah.
Hey, working from your laptop, Sophia. Sophia, I mean. See, I'm getting tired. You need to get Google Hangouts on there, Sophie.
Google Hangouts on any cell phone.
No, she's using her
Does-
laptop. She said,
Oh.
I thought it was her cell phone. No, you shouldn't. If you just turn around and click the link, you
She
should be able to
doesn't.
just turn around and it should automatically open it up through the web browser.
Yeah, if she has a YouTube account, she has a Google account, so it'll pop her right into Google Hangouts no matter what.
Yep. Now, I know I clicked on her channel the other night. Let me go in here and double check again. Yeah. I still got her, so why is she not coming up on my list? All these weird things going on. Oh, it's not coming up on my subscriber list because she doesn't have the actual link. I'm in New Brunswick, Canada, Matt.
Yeah, same here in New Brunswick, Canada.
Sophie, I just, through Google Hangouts, you were in the list there. I just turned around and sent you the link.
Yes, we's from Karnataka.
Karnataka.
I love that commercial.
Karnataka.
uh,
Yeah, if you just go into, type in Google, Sophie, and just turn around and type in Google Hangouts. That's another way too. It'll take you right to the link, or take you to Google Hangouts, and then I just sent you the request through Google Hangouts, so it should pop up for you. Niagara Falls, great place. I used to live in St. Catharines, Ontario, about a 10-minute drive from Niagara Falls, Canada. Any recommendations? Niagara Falls, the casino. There's 2 of them. All kinds of stuff in Niagara Falls. Clifton Hill is the main hill in Niagara Falls, and it's got all the different attractions and stuff like that. Yeah, the Wax Museum is right at the top of Clifton Hill, and if you were at Clifton Hill, where the Wax Museum is, right at the top, and if you kind of look off to the left, so you're looking down Clifton Hill towards Niagara Falls. If you look off to the left, you'll see the big tower there is the Niagara Falls Casino. And then off to the right, if you look, you'll see another smaller town. It's the Sheridan Casino in Niagara Falls. That's the big casino. It's actual the Sheridan Casino. I used to work actually there myself. I was actually a host, and it's actually inside. It's like the layout and stuff like that. Like they say, they could pick it up and drop it onto in Nevada, and it would turn around and fit right in. Oh, you're gonna be staying at the Sheridan, right on. So you'll be right. The casino will be downstairs, the main floor.
He's asking how's the hotel for one night. Says doesn't need to be pampered.
Um,
I haven't stayed there, so I don't
right
know.
now, I honestly, to tell you the truth, it's been, oh my God, that was 11 years ago that I was there, that I worked there, but it wasn't too bad then. Um, Depending on the time of the year, that's the big thing. In the middle, the tourist season, it can be expensive.
It's one of the more fancier hotels, Sheridan.
Yeah. You got the falls view there, right too, right at the same spot. It's connected to the casino as well. Falls View. It's actually called the Falls View Casino Resort. It's not too bad. Usually, a lot of those ones I don't know about so much now, but I know that they used to. Um, a lot of them anyway. They were pretty good. That actually turned around and give you, depending on the.
Okay, we lost Peter for some reason. Yeah, the prices depends on like if there's events going on and stuff like that too. So most like I work in hotel business, and yeah, most of the time if there's big events and shit like that, they'll jack the prices up. Could be anything. Could be concerts. Could be anything going on. Sophie will have to figure that out in a couple minutes. I don't know what happened to Peter. His camera froze completely. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, believe me, if Nickelback was playing, it wouldn't be that expensive. It's just Nickelback. I wonder what's going on with Peter's internet. He's completely gone now. Maybe he had a power surge again like he did the other night.
Okay, I gotta stop doing that.
What happened?
I wasn't paying attention when I was turning around and talking there, and I had my finger over top of my. I've got my restart button and shut down Windows and everything on my taskbar. I didn't realize I had my mouse pointer over top of it. I clicked it.
I thought maybe he had another freaking power surge again like the other night.
No, I physically turned around and rebooted my computer.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Friggin' noob.
Yeah. Sophie, yeah, there should be. You're probably hearing the playback on the video itself within YouTube. But when you get into Google Hangout, it should pop up and say that you're about to enter the channel, and it should open up a box that you have to click on and say, like, you accept it, and then click join, and it should turn on and pull you right into the panel.
Yeah, there's Alan. Alan got back on. Hello, Mr. Allen.
It's not actually on Google Plus, Sophie. It's actually in Google Hangouts, which is something totally different. Here, what I'll do is I'll get a bunch of trolls again, but I'll post it in the chat for you, the actual link. If you just click that link, it should turn on and bring you in. If you just click that link, I just put up in the chat, I should turn around and open up the Google Hangouts for you. There you go. Now you're
There we
coming in.
Yep.
No, delete that so we keep this. Okay, not the other night.
Got it.
Got
There we
it.
go.
We can hear you.
Woohoo!
That's awesome.
Finally.
Yeah. Finally.
That is to do my camera thing. I always keep it covered up because I don't trust the federales.
Oh yeah.
Spying on me. Paranoid. Cue in Black Sabbath right now.
There you go.
There we are.
There you go. Now we can see you.
Yeah, kind of. Part of me.
Yeah.
There we go.
Top of your head anyway.
Yep.
That's awesome.
And you can see my wood stove in the background. The pipe.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nice. Love wood stoves.
That's me too.
Yeah, that's the best way to heat.
Oh yeah.
That was one of the first things I did when I moved in. I was like, because it's a trailer, right? So it's a tin can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that'd be cold. That'd be cold in the winter.
Hey, when the power goes out, I can still cook. I can still make my
Exactly.
coffee. Because, you know, an apocalypse just ain't the same without coffee.
No, that's for sure. Absolutely.
Gotta have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
The apocalypse. The first place I'm gonna hit's the
And I'm not.
first place I'm gonna hit's the gun store, and then the next place I'm gonna hit's the Pepsi bottling plant.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, notice you didn't say Coke. Pepsi.
Okay. Peter, you hit up the Pepsi and all that. I'll hit up Cabela's and Bass Pro Shop.
There we go.
Yeah,
And we'll meet in the middle at the
I'm a
Bugger
Mountain Dew
location.
drinker, so
Yeah, the only thing I would add to the Pepsi is definitely turn around
There you
and
go.
hit the nearest coffee shop and get as much coffee as possible.
I'd be at the liquor store. Best trading item ever. Best trade item ever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Alcohol definitely.
My Mountain
When
Dew is my coffee.
Yeah.
I don't drink hardly you know, Christmas, New Year's, that sort of thing. But I'll tell you, in a grid down situation, when people are like freaking and peeking, they'll want booze. They will want booze. They will need booze.
Yeah, I
Just to
remember I was on a Preppers Network site one time and they had a chat they were going on about, and one of the guys come on and everybody started laughing at what he was doing, but he had a valid reason behind it. They were talking about things for barter. Of course, there was people coming out about, oh, you know, extra ammunition and all these different things. And the other guy goes, no, you got it all wrong. He goes, there's three major things that you want to turn around and have extra stock of for barter. He goes, you want to turn around and have, no, you want to have booze, toilet paper, and tampons. Everybody's like, tampons? I can see the booze. I could see the toilet paper. He's like, think about it. Grid down scenario. Think of all the crazy women out there, man. If you got tampons,
yeah, that's true.
Behind you.
Yeah, yeah, that'd fetch probably bigger bucks than smokes.
Oh yeah,
yeah, sure.
We all kind of chat. We're all kind of laughing about that one going on in the chat. It's like, you know what? Yeah, you got a point.
See, something that's even better. Never mind going and getting the booze. Learn how to make your own moonshine.
Yeah, have your own distillery set up. Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
But then you'd need armed guards outside, because anybody that hears about it, and you wouldn't be able to sell anywhere from your distillery. You'd have to have people
at your Bugger location.
Yeah, well, you'd have to have people going out, like, you know, and selling it for you or bartering for you.
Oh yeah.
Far away from, you know.
Brian J turns around and says he doesn't drink now, but the shit at the fan, he might start.
Yeah, I might start too. I might pick it up too.
Whiskey and sing.
Yeah, I used to work in a liquor store, and bars, so I know how people drink and how they need their booze. Those people that are addicted to booze, and I'm not like cutting anybody down because I'm totally addicted to cigarettes, but they will be not fun people to be around come day 3 or 4.
Oh yeah.
Anybody addicted to drugs and
Well,
booze are going to be real pests to deal with. That's going to be lock and load time for sure.
anyone
Oh
that's
yeah.
anyone that's an alcoholic probably won't be alive after 3 days.
Yeah, true.
You can going through DTs can actually kill an alcoholic if
Oh
they're
yeah.
not medically watched.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, it makes you wonder
But
though,
yeah, I
right?
can tell you if shit hit the fan and I ran out of pop, I'd be a son of a bitch for about 3 or 4 days because just like coffee, that caffeine headache, holy
Yeah.
Oh
crap.
yeah.
I went
Yeah.
camping and
Screaming
forgot to take a
headache.
couple.
Yeah. The caffeine
I
headache.
went camping once and forgot to take a couple pops. And I tell you, the second day, I was ready to come home.
Yeah. Yeah. Caffeine headaches are the worst. I've had that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys ever do like just test scenarios at home, like where you go without coffee or go without
Oh,
power or go, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah. I've done that. Like I
out?
say, like been like overly sick or something like that with the flu or something like that, and not been able to drink anything or keep anything down. And go without coffee, and it's just oh yeah, you get that. And it's a different headache. Like
Yeah, I've done it. I've done it. I know that headache.
yeah.
It sucks.
hmm
What do you have kids, right, Peter?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I have 6 in total.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what would your kids do like with on a grid down? What would they? How do you keep them busy?
Oh, our kids are pretty much used to it because where we have the cottage that we go to all the time. It's actually all year round that it's open and like winterized and stuff. And we go up there all the time. So they've had their test of going without all the electronics and all that kind of stuff. And they're only usually I'm fortunate. They go about an hour or two when we first get there, and they're like, "Oh, I'm bored. There's nothing to do." Then they get out and they get playing around the garden or cutting firewood or doing whatever. And the next thing, they don't want to leave. We're gonna say, "All right, we're leaving to come home." No, I don't want to go home. And they want to stay. So they're pretty much used to it.
That's good because there's a lot of kids that aren't.
Yeah.
Mm.
That would just freak out. They would not know what to do. They don't know what a Scrabble board or a Monopoly game looks like.
Oh
Or
yeah, we've got all that up there. Like we've
yeah,
got all different board
Well,
games. And,
I'm not making fun of Chris's kid. Chris did a video where him and his boy went camping, Carolina Chris.
oh yeah, yeah.
And in the video, every time he showed his son, he had his face in his phone. I was like, that I chuckled about it. Nowadays, that's where they're at.
Yeah, they're so used to having it. That's why I said mine. I'm fortunate. I mean, they go from 23 down to 9, but they're all used. Like I've brought them all up the same way that we go out and like I say it's usually about an hour or two. They're like, oh, I'm bored. There's nothing to do. And blah blah. And then it kind of kicks in that oh well, wait a minute. Yeah, I got this stuff to do or I got that stuff to do. And it's like the last couple of years, Cody's got right into gardening. My 12-year-old, and he just has a blast with it. Just loves it. He loves the idea of putting a seed into the ground, and it grows into a plant. Like the first year, he was kind of like, eh. But then when stuff started coming up, it was like, I planted that, I grew that, or we'd be going around picking the beans or the potatoes and all this different stuff, and he's like, I
he's all
planted
proud.
that.
Yeah,
I grew that.
that's one of the most I think the most rewarding and empowering things for kids.
Oh yeah.
Is to get them to have their own little garden. That's how I got into it. Is my mom had my own little pouch. Oh, puppy.
Yep.
That's my kid. He loves the woods.
My boys too. They grew up in a cabin not far from where I am now. I live on Vancouver Island. You know where the show Alone, the first 2 seasons was shot? Yeah, well, south of there, not so remote, but just as wild.
Yep.
And we lived in a cabin, and there was just a little bit of power that we were like sort of siphoning off from a neighbor's. We ran like a big line through the gullies.
Yep.
But so we had enough power to just like power lights and just a few things around the house, but all our water was gravity fed from a well, and everything was wood stove powered. And luckily I had a propane hot water heater and a propane oven stove, which I actually love cooking on more than an electric one.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Brian
Because
Jason.
the heat's so much nicer. It's so much more moist. Everything. And I could turn it down. Like I had to learn how to rebake because I had to bake everything about 50 degrees less.
Yeah,
than I would in an electric oven.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I had a double ass oven, and we had this huge storm, a freak storm on the island in '96, where there was snow for about 6 days. It reminded me of being back in Ontario, and it was during Christmas, and we had everything. We had the propane already. We already had all our food, and we were totally set up. And then we had a couple of people come over, and they got there just before the storm, and they were all freaking out, and we were just like, aside from lighting candles, nothing had changed.
Yeah.
Nothing. And so I was still pulling out turkey, and I had, I still was keeping all my potatoes and everything warm in the other side of the oven. Could still cook a big ass turkey, and
yeah, it's nice.
great.
It's nice when you can do that, when you got the stuff to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Now on the side of Victoria Island that you're on, are you close to that? I know there's a community out there where they're all like pretty much off grid.
Really?
Yeah. Is that near? Yeah, it's supposed to be on Victoria Island.
Vancouver Island.
Or Vancouver Island, I should say. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, there was I'm trying to think of the name of the show. There was a show that was on a few months back that I was watching on the History Channel. And they were actually turned on and talking about it, and they were interviewing a bunch of the different people on the island. And it's one area that basically what it was the one guy that started out, he had like a whole bunch of acreage. And then he basically started selling it off in small little sections. But the whole thing is this one area, there's no power running into it whatsoever. They won't allow power to turn on and come into it. And it's just a bunch of little homes that people have basically built themselves. And they're all 100% like off grid totally.
Well, I know Lasqueti Island is totally off grid. They won't allow any power on that island.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Lasqueti is totally off grid. So everybody that lives there has like either wind turbine or something that they jerry rigged and creatively came up with, solar panels, whatever. But, unless you have backup.
Maybe that's what it was then. Maybe I'm getting mixed up. Maybe it was that island they were talking about.
Yeah, I've been like, I haven't seen much of a prepper community here, except that it's kind of par for the course that people are encouraged to have, backups and safety gear and just different things in case we have a tsunami or a power outage.
Yeah.
So we're encouraged that way. But we still can't have more than, what is it? Something really fucked up, like you can't have more than a week's worth of food or what? I don't know. Or you're considered a hoarder or whatever. I don't know. Go figure. I don't know. Like
That wouldn't work in my house.
it wouldn't work in my house either. That just wouldn't work. Yeah, that's strange. That's really strange.
Yeah.
I mean,
That definitely wouldn't work in my cabin, that's for sure.
yeah, especially since I like canning and everything too. Like it's like you just how do you explain that? You know?
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of weird. Can't
You know,
have more than a week. You're considered a hoarder. It's food, man.
I have no
Yeah.
idea why the government started that. Obviously, they're trying to control us for some reason.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Otherwise, they wouldn't have made that stupid law.
Hey, did you get any Canucks? Did you do the census the last year?
No, not last year.
When Trudy came into power, that was the first thing he did was make everybody do the census. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you notice like the first two questions, the two main questions that they wanted to know is how many rooms are in your house? Like even rooms like a laundry room, a storage room,
Yeah.
any kind of room that could be converted into a living space. Really? Good
Yeah.
luck with that in my laundry room.
Yeah, they were trying to find out a whole bunch of information.
Yeah, and do you have a greenhouse?
Mm-hmm.
That was the other big one on their top 5.
Yeah.
Do you have a greenhouse? And as soon as those questions came up, of course, my spidey senses went into overdrive, and I was like, "What the hell are they?" You know, like, yeah, call me paranoid, but there's something up with that.
Yeah, they were trying to. Well, it's the same thing like with our American brothers and sisters. It's the same way. You hear some of the stuff they do down there, and it's both of them. It's the U.S. government and Canadian government trying to find out like what do our people actually have, and what are they stockpiling, and right there it tells you like the government knows something's coming, like they know what's coming.
Oh, fucking right, they do.
I've been saying
Excuse
it.
my French.
Yeah, no, I've been saying it for a long time. There's something coming.
Yep,
because
there
they've
is.
been just doing way too much stuff.
Yeah,
That's like the same here in the. I mean, we're in the east coast of Canada.
Yeah.
And me being ex-military, I mean, it's a dead giveaway. I mean, the air traffic, military air traffic in our skies is way more now than it ever used to be.
Yeah, I see. I have choppers coming over. I have like a new chopper flight path coming over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I know it's not search and rescue because I live close to the ocean, right? I live like, I can see like from the ocean's like 10 minutes from my place.
Yes.
I can see right over to the Olympic Mountains.
Yeah. You're like me. You're on the West Coast. I'm on the East Coast. So
yeah, but I'm right on the coast.
You got the Pacific. Yeah, you got the Pacific Ocean covered, and I've got the
Atlantic
side.
Yeah, exactly. Only I won't fish out here anymore.
Yeah, it's like that here too. Well, I mean, if you're gonna out towards Grand Banana, you go down about 2 hours down the road or whatever. It's not so bad, but right here out like in the St. John Harbor or whatever, we used to fish in there all the time when we were kids and stuff like that. But I wouldn't now.
Oh, ever since Fukushima out here?
Oh yeah, for you guys over there, yeah.
Yeah, we've had like volunteers for years, up and down on the beaches, gathering stuff, like just.
Yeah, you see that in the news. Some of the stuff that comes up on shores and
yeah.
Remember, I was reading the article there the one time, and a few months ago, and that Harley Davidson motorcycle.
Yep.
That turned around and washed up all the way from Japan for crying out loud.
Yep.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. I mean, there's a whole city of junk floating in the ocean.
Yeah. That's wild, eh? How it's just starting. A lot of that's starting to pop up now.
Yep.
I mean, that was what, almost 2 years ago now?
Oh no, it's been a bit more than that.
Was
It's
it 2-3 years, something like
I
that?
think more like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. When it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the way the ocean currents take it, if you watch the ocean currents, a lot of it came up in or started coming up in Oregon and then coming up here. So yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
And I used to go crabbing all the time. I still have my crab traps. I have 3 crab traps. I used to go down on the dock and just hang out and catch my Dungeness and love them. Love
Yeah.
Dungeness. And I used to go fishing with the boys out in the lake. My boys love fishing. That was another thing I taught them. I used to teach them. I taught them all their wild plants. So they used to come on walks with me all the time, and we go picking berries and picking different plants and telling them what they could eat. And so they're always munching on the trail.
Yeah. Yeah, when you were saying that there the other night about knowing that stuff and taking the courses and stuff, that's something that be in a huge demand on YouTube.
Yep. And I think that it's just one of those, like for me, I've always loved plants. Like I said, my mom got me into gardening when I was a little sprout. So, and I've always loved being I grew up in Ottawa. So as soon as I got out of Ottawa, I was like, I'm free,
Yeah.
you know, and get out of the big city and just, you know, and I've always like, I used to go with my brother all the time. We used to have bush bashes, and I always felt more comfortable being out of the city. And so,
Yeah, me too.
when I came out here, well, actually, I studied in Ithaca, New York, with 2 different herbalists down there. And then before that, I was doing like lots of reading, lots of field ID guides, and just reading about plants. So I was an armchair botanist. And then I would just go outside.
Yeah.
Just go outside with my field ID and go, okay, what is this? You know, and look it up and then find out what I could use it for.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if I
absolutely.
couldn't, yes, if I couldn't eat it, if it was poisonous, then it was like, okay, one of those things that I marked off as a poisonous plant, something to stay away from. And if I couldn't eat it, and if it was poisonous, then maybe it had another use. And so then I would look that up, or I'd research that, what it was used for in the past. Was it used for rope making or making soap, you know, whatever it was. So I started researching that and then taking notes on that. So I started having like all these notebooks piling up. And after that, I said, screw it, I'm going to find an herbalist that I can study with.
Yeah,
So,
that's the best way, definitely.
yeah.
Somebody that knows.
Yeah, but they make you bust your hump.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're going in the bush and they're wildcrafting and you're hauling out 100 pounds of wet herbs or wet roots on your back. You go in with an empty pack and come out like struggling.
Come out with a full one.
yeah, struggling, crawling out. Yep. Yeah, so they make you work for it. But it's worth it though.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get to know everything about that plant after you've been digging it or picking it for days. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the one I've been wanting to check out, the Maine Primitive School in Maine. That's the one that Wayne went down to, Andrew. Coal Craven. But him and Chris, Wyndham Woodcraft, they went in and checked it out for a weekend. But they've got down there, and it's kind of like I said, I wish I didn't have kids in a way right now that I could turn on and go, because they have a program where if you go down for the full year, you basically turn around and can basically do it for free. And their kickback is that as they turn around and teach you and train you, you have to put in time helping them turn around and instruct other classes.
Right.
and stuff like that within the school. But you basically live there for the whole year.
Wow.
And, you basically build a shelter, so to speak, and, build it so it's winterized kind of thing and everything else. But they stay right there, and they do the same thing. They do all the wild edibles and stuff like that, and then the medicinal plants, and make their own, like, throat lozenges for colds, doing it the old-fashioned way and stuff like that.
I did that this year. I started making horehound candy and throat lozenges. Yeah, throat
Yeah.
lozenges, and yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is really cool. It's old school,
Yeah.
but it works.
Oh, absolutely. And that's the thing. Some of those things, it work better than the stuff you can buy in the store.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at all the drugs people are on, and they're on like one main drug for whatever, and then they have to take another drug for the side effects.
Yeah.
Then they got take another drug.
Because
they
that
gotta
one's got the
change.
side effects.
Yeah, and then they got to change drugs because that doesn't work, and then it goes on and on, right?
Yeah.
You don't hear about that in the past, though.
No.
No.
No, the old ways worked better.
Yep.
Well, the problem with today, it's all about money, right? How much money they can make. That's all they care about.
Which is why they banned a bunch of plants or different, like mint oil. Like you can't, like there's wild cherry they banned in Canada for like to go in and buy. You can't buy wild cherry bark.
Yeah.
I can go and pick it, but I'm not allowed to go and buy it.
Yeah, that's like the same thing, like the most common thing a lot of people like around here and stuff, and talking about aspirin and stuff like that for headaches and stuff. And we got willow grows everywhere around here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, man, just go over and turn around and break off and, break the buds off the willow and just turn around and eat some of those. It's the same thing as an aspirin.
Yeah, just snap a good size, finger size or thumb size twig.
Yeah.
And then just peel off that outer bark and get that inner bark.
Yeah.
Boil that up. That's the part you really want. That's got the most salicylic acid.
Yeah,
that you want.
I have a hard time saying it too. It's salicylic acid.
It's a tongue twister. Yeah.
Basically aspirin.
Most is.
Yeah.
Yep. And here I live close to a res, so I work with one of the elders who is she's the wise woman of this band, so she does all the medicines for everybody.
Right.
So I've been learning traditional West Coast Salish, like the Salish Indian medicine.
Right.
Which is really interesting.
Alan's internet must have kicked him out again.
Maybe.
I just noticed that he's not there.
Yeah, he's not there. We're missing one.
Yeah. Yeah, his internet's been giving him problems tonight.
What were you talking about earlier about paying $150 for business internet? What's up with that?
Oh, the fiber op, the yeah. I got that's why with some of them we get on here in the chats and stuff, and they're just like on regular high-speed internet or whatever, and they have a hard time. Sometimes they get kicked out and stuff like that. And I always tease that I'm so happy that I turned around and that's the only benefits I have of saying living in the city. Is that I've got fiber op internet, so I don't have those issues.
Yeah, no, me too.
I just have the habit of turning around and clicking the wrong button, shutting my computer down in the middle of a friggin' stream, not paying attention to what I'm doing. Well, I've got two monitors hooked up, so I'm always like back and forth, and I've got the Google Hangouts on one screen, and then the chat. There's a separate little window that I have open, and then on my other monitor, I usually have something else running. And I just keep forgetting that, I got buttons everywhere, and I get moving the mouse around with my other hand and not realizing what I'm doing. And accidentally pushed the button and I ended up disconnecting myself. Or
Yeah.
it can be a curse.
But it's worth it though.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why when I loaded it up this time, I got back in. I turned the other monitor off.
It was a fun chat last time.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun. Yeah, when Mark's in here, it can get pretty amusing.
And who is that chick there screaming?
That was a troll.
I know. I know.
That was just funny. Kept coming in. What was that? Allah Akbar.
Even when we went off the air, they were still coming in. And
Yeah.
Really? How did they get into your private stream?
Because it's still the same link.
It's the same link. That's why.
Shit.
Yeah. So that's what it was. Because what it is like on mine, like I have the same view of the Google Hangouts that you guys have. When you look at it and you're in, the only difference is down on the bottom. I have a stop broadcast button.
Yeah.
So when I want the live stream to stop on the YouTube side, well, as Mark and I call it, the external, I just turn on and click stop broadcasting. It ends my video on YouTube and it turns around and processes it and then, uploads it as a video that anybody can watch it later on. And then the Google Hangout stays open, and that's what we call the private side. And we can just keep talking and it doesn't air anything on YouTube. So as long as they still have that link, they can still get back in.
Oh, so
from the live stream.
So how many times did she harass you while you were in your your private side?
I don't know. What was it, Andrew? 2 or 3 times they jumped back in.
Oh, more like 4 or 5.
Yeah. I just kept banning it. I'd go to ban them, and then I noticed it over on the side on the chat window. It would, within Google Hangouts, it would pop up, and it was like, what was it? The first time it was like they come in and the name was Lucas.
Yeah, they changed the name.
Them. Then they come back in, it was like Lucas 1, ban them. Lucas 2, ban them. They just kept creating a new name and trying to get in. But
you gotta wonder what's the point. Are they that bored? Are they that? I mean, why? They've got no interest in bushcraft, obviously.
No.
Yeah.
So why bother?
Well, my whole thing is that they would actually turn around and sit there and go through the whole hassle of generating another Google account.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's turn around and come in, and it's like, oh my god, like.
Yeah, because I thought you could only do that. Like they would only allow so many accounts per IP address.
Well, it goes by email, right? The Google accounts, and so that's what it is. They're physically using something like Hotmail or GMX or something like that. Right. They're going to create a whole nother email address.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Then go in and sign up into Google a whole nother account using that new email address just to turn around and go in and bug somebody. It's like, dude, get a life. Like, oh my god.
I know.
Yeah, that's what makes my head shake. I'm like, why go to all that trouble when what we're talking about has no relevance to them? So why bother?
I just laugh. My big thing is, like I said, I just laugh at it because
it was hilarious.
Like, what enjoyment? Because to me, it's like, why would you even waste your time? Because they jump in and they say like 2 words, you're like, yep, banned. They're gone. Like, it's done. It's over with. Like, they don't. Where's the enjoyment? Like, what enjoyment do they get out of it when they get 2 words and they're out?
Yeah, I know.
I don't know.
Yeah, growing up, you have a good one too, brother. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Not going to be on very late tonight either myself. But yeah, it's like that's what I mean. Like, I don't understand in live streams what their whole thing is or what kind of enjoyment they can get out of it. Because as soon as they say like 2 words, you're like, oh yeah, troll, ban, and they're gone.
It was more fun. Like, remember growing up when you used to phone the pizza shop and order, a bunch of pizzas and have them delivered to your, the neighbor across the street, and you're all giggling in your room watching.
Yeah.
But or phoning the neighbors and saying, hey, do you have a fridge? Yeah. Is it running? Yeah. It's running down the road. Yeah. Stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah. The good old days, right?
Yeah. God, yeah. No,
Then
that's
they
what I
got
mean. I don't understand with the technology today, and they think like they're driving people nuts or whatever. It's like, dude, you ain't driving me nuts. I think it's funny as hell, and it only takes me 2 seconds to click a button and you're gone. It's like,
yeah, that was funny. The troll. It was like duck hunting, only troll hunting.
yeah, troll hunting, yeah.
Pow, pow, pow.
Well, and that's the thing too. Like I laugh with the ones, like I say again, with the trolls and they get on here and knowing. I mean, anybody that knows like these live streams and stuff, usually you have a couple moderators or whatever that are watching the chat, and and then you got everybody on the panels the same way. It's like, dude, you try to troll a channel, you're going to be in there for like, you might get a word or two out, and that's it. Like you're blocked. Nobody's going to see your comment again. You're never going to be able to join back into that channel with that account again. So it's like, it takes more time. To me, it takes more of their time and would be more of a pain in the butt to them than it is that they're causing to the people they're trying to troll.
I know. I know.
That's my thing. That's why we all laugh at it when they come in and they get going on and they're thinking like, they're driving you crazy or they're driving you up the wall. It's like, dude, you ain't driving nobody up the wall.
Well, I had a good laugh. I mean, that was one of the funniest troll experiences I've seen yet.
Oh yeah. Well,
I couldn't believe your video today. Your video response in the snow. How much snow you guys still have?
Oh, I know. It's insane. And it was pretty much all gone. And then we had a little bit there the other day. And now they're talking for, what is it, Sunday, I think it is? We're supposed to get another 10 freaking centimeters. It's like, come on.
No.
It's spring, for crying out loud.
When do you guys usually when is the snow usually gone for you?
Usually by now, it's usually gone. Usually about the second or third week of March. It's usually pretty much gone and we don't get any more. But
yeah, because that's why I thought it was weird, because I was like, that doesn't seem right.
No, it's not. It's not. This year's kind of whacked out. But then again, it's like I was at my cousin's there earlier tonight and we were talking about it. He does like he plows and snow plows and stuff.
Right.
And he said the same thing. Overall though, we really can't complain because the major part of our winter, when we normally have crap loads of snow, we had nothing this year.
Really, eh?
Yeah, we've been really lucky this year.
We got blasted this year.
Yeah.
Like
It's
usually
just this time of the year, it's kind of a pain in the butt because it's springtime and we shouldn't have any.
Yeah.
But
it's been strange. We had a strange winter here. We had really cold, like it got really really cold just before Christmas, and we had actual like ice on all the puddles, and then the puddles completely froze.
yeah.
And then we had and it stuck around for like 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
And then it warmed up a little bit, and then we got slammed again in February, and we were getting hail. We were getting snow that was staying on the ground for like a week,
Wow.
2 weeks. And then we got slammed again. So it was like 3 storms, like 3, well, not storms, but 3 phases where it was super cold. And I was like, normally I mix my wood, and in the wintertime, I'll burn mostly fir because it burns nice and, nice and hot.
Yeah. That's what we use up at the cabin is a lot of fur.
Yeah, and then usually by January though, I'll mix. It'll be more like half and half, and I'll move more towards like 3/4 like hemlock and alder or whatever else I've got going on.
Yeah.
And I'll just throw a little bit of fir in. But this year I've had to use like fir all the way through, and just even tonight I had a small quickie fire and I was burning fir.
Oh wow.
Just to get the chill off.
Yeah.
And then then it's fine. But we got daffodils out, and What else we got out? I put out my onions and my garlic today.
We still have snow out.
Yeah, usually this time of the year we'd be doing that here too, getting the garlic in and stuff, but not this year.
Yeah.
Freaking snow still on the ground and calling for more.
Well, we could still get a freak storm. We
Yeah.
could still get. We're not out of the woods until mid-April is our last frost date here, and then it can throw everything outside that I've got going on in the house. So
Right.
I don't have a greenhouse, so but it was really shitty gardening last year too. It was a crappy summer.
Yeah,
And then
last summer wasn't so bad. It was nice last summer, nice and warm. Like
It
I
was
say,
crap here.
we didn't get a whole lot of snow at the beginning of the winter, but we're getting it now. Making up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just see the weather patterns changing. I see something brewing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely. That's why I said there's something coming.
Yeah.
What?
Do
I don't know.
you subscribe to the whole geoengineering storm steering thing?
No, not that one. I have the one that I turn on and watch a lot is that the space of oh my god, what's the name of that channel?
Space weather?
Space weather, yeah. Space
Yeah.
weather and space observatory that are out of what is it? Down in Mexico or New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico.
What's
That's
an
where the space observers, they're called. They're based out of, and they do a whole space weather news kind of thing.
suspicious suspicious observers. Is
That's
it?
it. That's it.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm sub to him too.
Yeah, that's the only ones I will watch him every morning.
Do you ever watch there's a couple other channels that I'm sub to where they show where the NextRad towers are, and then they show like on Google Maps, like above, how you can see where they're microwaving. Like you can see the clouds in little strips, like a puddle, like when you throw a rock, into the water, and how you get the ripple effect.
Yeah. No,
And
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, and they'll show how the clouds like ripple out from the NextRad stations,
Huh.
and how they're steering the jet stream and breaking it up.
Yeah.
Steering different storms, like that one that slammed the East Coast in States.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, they totally steered that one.
Yeah, it's the one that gets in too when they're saying about using the HARP system or whatever, or the HARP array.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's several HARP arrays around now.
Oh yeah.
But you got to wonder what that's got to do, to our atmosphere, right? And how it's messing up the jet stream, the normal cycle of everything,
Oh, there's a lot of it too, and a lot of the talk about it and stuff, for sure.
And now Harvard came out last week. Harvard University said that because we're getting too much solar radiation, that we should go up and spray aluminum particles into the upper atmosphere.
Yeah, and try to bounce it back.
Yeah, so we can reflect the sun back. And I'm thinking, okay, what idiot came up with that? Like,
yeah.
and he's from Harvard? Yeah, really?
It's scary.
And this is on a global scale, though.
Yeah.
A global scale. They want to roll this out, and I'm like, we're fucked, man. If they do that, we're fucked. We are just totally. They've already been doing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
You just have to look up and see tic-tac-toe all over the place.
Yeah.
And so maybe that's what it is. They're tired of people, putting up YouTube videos of all the chemtrails. So they're like, okay, fuck it. We'll just admit we're gonna do it. We're gonna roll it out this year, and then it'll shut them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Next, they're gonna make a friggin' SOL reflective blanket and put it around the planet.
Yeah.
Well, that's basically what the aluminum will do.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Just tarp up the whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it looks like there's nobody left now out in the chat. Looks like everybody's gone.
I can't see the chat, so
Yeah, there's only.
we scared them off.
Yeah, everybody's gone. Well, I wasn't going to be on lead anyway. I got to get going here shortly anyway. Got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, so. That's the worst about being on the East Coast. Most of the ones that are coming in here from the panel, they're all like Central and West. And it's like the time difference. It's like here, it's already 2 o'clock in the morning.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah. It's wild.
Mm-hmm.
We're keeping you up, Peter.
No. No, I go when it's time to go. Like I said, I'll be going here shortly. But I'm just looking. I think I'm going to close out the YouTube side of it anyway. There's nobody out there. There's nobody left out there in the chat on the external.
Nobody in YouTube land.
We'll have to bitch at Manland tomorrow.
Yeah, well, he'll probably be on tomorrow for sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's a sweet giveaway his wife's doing.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, I'm